Okay, I hope you're ready to get started. First, we're going to do a little quiz. We're not going to do a times table quiz today. We're going to do an odd or even number times tables. Do you remember your odd numbers? Do you remember your even numbers? Do you remember your strong numbers? Do you remember your weak numbers? I hope so. Okay, please tell me if it's odd or even. Number 12. Ping pong, it's even. Number 19. Ping pong, it's odd. Number 73. 73, 7 and a 3. Odd, very good. And the last one, number 96. Is 6 an odd or an even number? Remember, you look at the number on the right hand side in the ones column. It's an even number. Well done, guys. I hope you got them all right. If you didn't get them right, try and remember your odd and your even numbers, okay? Go back your weak and your strong numbers, okay? And please review them at home. Excellent. Today, what are we working on? Well, last week we were working on our millimeters, centimeters, and meters. I asked you to circle the one that you thought was right. For example, what do I measure my pencil case in? And you circle centimeters. Most of you did excellently. There was just one. I asked you if you were going to measure your mummy and daddy, would you measure them at meters or centimeters? And most of you just circled meters. But if you think about it, your mummy or daddy are not going to be exactly 1 meter or 2 meters. They're probably not going to be 2 meters, and they're definitely not going to be 3 meters because that's like a giant. So they'd probably be meters and centimeters. As I said to some of you, Miss Faye is 1 meter, 61 centimeters, okay? We're never going to be exactly in meters. So keep that in mind when you're measuring, guys. Today we're going to go into something new. It's called measuring the volume, capacity, sorry, I nearly got it wrong, capacity, okay? And the volume of something is the amount of space that it takes up, how much space it takes up. And the capacity is basically just how much something can hold. So if we're going to measure capacity in volume, in science, we usually use these. So we've done it before, guys, so you should know. If we're going to measure this small amounts of liquid, we are going to use one of these, okay? If we're going to measure bigger amounts of liquid, we're probably going to use a jug for bigger amounts, okay? Remember we used these? There was even a smaller one of these that we used as well. Right, so if we're measure capacity and volume of liquids, what do you think we're measuring? Can you remember? Think about a liquid, think about milk or something. What do we measure milk in? Okay, so measuring capacity, we're going to be measuring today in millimeters and liters. We measure small capacities, small amounts in millimeters. We measure larger capacities, bigger amounts in liters. And we know that 1,000 milliliters is the same as 1 liter, okay? We have it up here, so it's milliliters, so it's and milliliters, and we've got for liters, okay? So 1,000 milliliters is 1 liter. You need to keep that in your brains, boys and girls. It's very important when we're talking about measuring capacities. So, what do I want you to do today? Well, I want you to go around your house and I want you to find a number of items in your house. And I want you to write down what they are in liters or milliliters. Now, the ones that are in liters, you're going to be able to write them down in liters and milliliters if you use your brain, and that's your challenge, okay? If you'd like a challenge and a bit of an extra push, the things that are in liters, you can measure them in milliliters. The things that are just in milliliters, just in milliliters. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you an example. Let me see, what have I got here? Okay, I've got a lovely bottle of olive oil. So I just look at my bottle of olive oil down here and it says contenido netto, whatever that is. That sounds like Japanese. 750 milliliters. Is that more or less than a liter? Less, right? Because 1,000 milliliters equals a liter. Okie dokie, let's have another look. I have some orange juice right here. Can you see where it says? It's exactly 1 liter. Now I can measure this in milliliters. How many milliliters is that? Have a think about it. Okay, even small things. Da-da-da-da. I have my toothpaste. Now, toothpaste it's kind of liquidy, but it's kind of a paste as well. So it has its amount in milliliters and in grams, which we'll be doing next week. So this is 120, let me say 150 milliliters. And the last one I have, whoa, my downy to make my clothes smell nice and fresh. Now let's have a look here. This is quite strange. It says 2,8 liters. Okay, so if we're going to think about that, it's 2 liters and 2,8 liters. So that's probably going to be 2 liters and 800 milliliters. Now you're going to find some of the bigger things might be a challenge, but I want you to think and keep in your brain that 1,000 milliliters equals a liter. Okay? Do your work. Any questions, get back to me. And don't forget to give me a 3, a 2, or a 1 at the end of your work in your pictures, or just draw it on your page. Okay? See you soon. Bye.